Well, today's now Monday the 13th, 8 o'clock right now, and truck's pretty much all ready for the reunion. We're having three major issues still. The steering, of course. My front brakes have now locked up once again. I think it's not the brakes, the cams are not even touching. They're all loose, but also I think it's the main nut that's torqued. It's over torqued. It's torqued to spec, but it's too much, I guess, now. So I need to back that off. So that's that wise. The front cups for the front axle were like low in oil, so I'll top those off. Differentials were good in the front. The rear is an inch low, 80-90. All the grease fittings are done. Body mounts are secure, except I have two bed mounts that are loose, easy to get to. That's it for that. Wiring's all good. Had one loose wire on my brake master for the brake lights. So that's it for that. The next big issue is oil leak. I have a massive oil leak. Trying to find where it is. So I opened up the cover on the inside, and the belt housing main shaft clutch flywheel is bone dry. It's a good thing, but where else is the leak going to? And so like oil pan must be the oil pan. Checked it all. There's a few things loose, but not loose for sure. Gasket's a little bit leaking though. Smell drip every so often. But I've lost 3 quarts of oil. My oil pan is like not even a quart showing. That's how low oil I am. So like, that's a major leak. Where's this leak coming from? So I just tidied everything up, oil everything back in, put fresh oil in, and then I went ahead and idled the engine. Nothing I can see. I just don't see any drips. Rev the engine to let it cool, look down below, and then drip, drip, drip. I look down below as I'm revving the engine with my phone, and I can see a nice steady stream of engine oil. So here's my culprit, my issue I'm having. So the oil line that goes below the fuel pump, right there, across, around to my filter. That's my culprit. That's what has lost 3 quarts of oil for the last 3 months since I didn't check the oil level, to be honest. I've been focused on coolants, focused on electrical issues, focused on fuel, focused on carburetor tuning, not the oil. So over all this time in the garage, test and tune, test driving about 10 miles I've done so far, it's now that low in oil because of a fitting is bad. It's in my car. I'm going to get a new one made tomorrow, but my friend gave me his just to borrow. I mean, he can have it. I can have it, but on mine, right up in here is where it failed. It's leaking right between these two. Mine's bent actually up, so this doesn't want to turn all the way. So that's my culprit. But also my 90-degree fitting is like kind of screwed up. So I got his fittings, so I know the threads work. Stick a check this thread though, make sure that will work. I nice cleaned it up, got all the grease off, grime off. I did a Civil Green twice and just put an air hose to it, blow any debris out. The next thing I did was to put heat shrink on it, not make it hot on it, but some layer of protection, because this line is probably original, 1950, so it's quality, but it's probably about to fail. So some extra additive protection. Most likely it's going to fail right there, most likely if it does fail, for how bent it is over all its life. But yeah, this hose is longer than mine, but I'd rather have longer than too short. So this one's designed to go up and over the fuel pump and then back on the bottom, versus mine went straight down. So actually this will be easier to get to be honest. It's a better design actually. So I'm ready to install it after this video. I'm going to make sure this will screw onto my oil filter area, and after that's good, then I can go ahead and put this on. But be honest, if that fits, I'm putting it on right away because that goes on first, fully tight. Then you make this tighter down below. So, I'm ready to install that. That's all my major issues. Right now it's got a fresh oil change. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to get into detail too much, but we did work on the bed stakes. Bed stakes are all made. Tomorrow I need to work on bed boards, get those bolted on. Hardware. Anyway, it's all short video. I need to get things done. It's 8:45. I usually go inside and play games. I don't have time to play games this week. It's got to be focused on this truck because on the trailer by like 9 o'clock Wednesday night. Today's Monday, so it's pretty close. My friend Tanner and Jordan are pretty much also tight schedule on their trucks. 6x6, you can work done. Steering, it does run with steering issues and leaks, and so we're all in a crunch of time. So, alrighty, that's all.